there, Sharon. How are you today? It's so good to have you on here.
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm so glad that you could join us today and talk to everyone about the book and about your amazing story that you have contributed. I'm so excited for it. So if you don't mind, tell everyone your name and where you live, kind of about yourself a little bit.
My name is Sharon. I live in Arlington, Texas. I'm from Texarkana, Arkansas. Um, yeah, that's me.
I love it. I know. And you've had some massive shifts, massive changes in your life over the last several months. So I met you at a women's luncheon, a speaking luncheon about empowerment that our good mutual friend Pat Quick put together. And we've been working together ever since. So if you don't mind, tell everyone kind of what you've noticed in your journey as we've worked together. And now you've agreed to be an amazing co author of this book. So, what does that look like for you? What have you learned during your journey that made you want to share your story?
Um, well, I, hmm, like I said before, you talked me into it. However, I've learned a lot in the last few months. I met you at a very dark, desperate, I would say, times. I'm no longer desperate, and I am so different than when we met, and I appreciate things more. I appreciate people more. Um, I'm a retired teacher, so I love helping people, but I think I was giving everything of myself to everyone else, and I wasn't thinking about what I needed or wanted. And I never really thought about wanting or being allowed to think that abundance and that health and every I thought that was just something that happened to you if you were lucky on the abundance part, but also on the health part too, genetics. I i thought, I was unlucky when I had the knees replaced because of the arthritis, and literally I've been able to just will it away just from believing that I want, and because I want something different. I I dream about something different, and I never would have done that without you.
Oh, well, you're a joy to work with. I tell you what, you've had so many shifts and transformations. It's just been a joy. So you're a retired school teacher. What do you do now in all that spare time you have?
I decided to go to school and get my real estate license, and I am selling homes and helping people get into their dream homes and their forever homes and their first homes and whatever they need. That's what I do, and I really enjoy that. But I don't, like I said, back when I met you, I think I was more geared to what everybody else needed and not what I needed. And now my focus is not on just what I need or want or desire. It's how can I help others, and how can I do this and be and prosper and live the life that I could dream about.
I love it. Oh my goodness. How great that you found these tools after retirement and now you're applying it. And now you're a certified luxury home, a real estate agent, which is puts you in a whole nother echelon of serving people and building a business that you dream of. And I love that. So the book, up until now, it is launching November the 5th, and you have a whole chapter in the book. So tell everybody, what made you want to share your story in the book? And obviously it's going to inspire and serve other people on their journey, but what made you want to be involved in the project?
Well, first of all, I love the name of it, Up Until Now, because up until now, up until probably a few months ago, I still had, and I still, I mean, even now, as you know, I still struggle with things, but I have some tools, and I have you, and I use those tools, and I call you or text you, or I, I'm struggling, and all you say is, that's good, that's good, you know, and that's different than most people respond. And I just wanted to do it to help somebody else that might be struggling with everything that was going on, that with COVID and everything that's happened in the last couple of years. We lost a lot of people that we loved. And it's just, like I said, I met you at a very dark time in my life. And now I'm on the other side of that. And that's what's important.
Absolutely. So talk to me a little bit about the story. What journey do you take us on, and what, when you were writing the story, what was the person that you felt like you were going to resonate the most with? Who are you going to inspire the most from writing the story and having a chapter in the book up until now?
Anybody that maybe had some low self confidence. I don't think I had, growing up, even, I don't think I had a lot of self confidence. And to let people know that it's okay to dream and to dream big, because that's what I'm learning that I needed to do all along. Boy, if I'd have done this in my 20s, where would I be now? You know,
I've
but
asked myself the same question, but the journey provides a solution when it's time in the journey. And I know that we were supposed to meet and that to go on this journey, and now you have a story in the book. So if you could say anything to anyone that might be listening right now, any closing thoughts as to the book, your transformation, words to encourage someone that might be listening, what would you say?
never give up hope and always dream and dream big. I mean, I've I've just, it's just different. And anybody that knows me before and after can tell the difference.
I remember after we first started working together and some transformation was going on, you walked into your real estate office and they were like, what's going on? They could tell a difference.
I can tell you one better. I used to drink coffee at 7-Eleven, and one of the ladies that work at 7-Eleven, I walked in there to get something for my husband one day, and she was like, "What have you done? You look younger." I was like, I haven't done anything." But I think it was just the glow that I had when I walked in.
Absolutely. So that's what the up until now is. Up until now, I've been stuck. Up until now, I've been stressed. Up until now, I've been worried, depressed, broke. We could put a whole plethora of adjectives on the end of that, but up until now. And now things are different. And your story is all about that. And you've been a joy to watch. And I'm so glad that you're sharing your story with others in the book so they can hear and get some hope and get inspired in their journey as well.
Thank you.
You bet, Sharon. Thank you for spending your time today, and thank you for the interview. I know people are going to want to get this book, read your story, and then they can come see us in Barnes & Noble, Southlake, Texas, November 5th, and you can sign your story for them in
Yeah.
person. Yes, absolutely. Well, have a good evening. Thanks for this interview, and I know it's going to speak to some people. Have a good evening, Sharon.
Bye.
Bye.